Hey everybody, welcome back to Disturbing Kreationz Auto, and today I got a really good one for the Porsche people. If you have a Boxster 986 and probably a 987, you have a problem with these bump stops on the back. Now, I know that they're good for safety, but to me, this just kind of looks ugly. In the 911 or the 996, it doesn't have this. It's got a real pretty bumper, it's flat all the way around. I'm going to show you how that you can take these off, get the mount out of there, throw away that Boxster bumper, and get a 911 bumper to convert your car to make it look even better. The first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to get underneath here and take one screw out. That's going to release this top panel piece. Now this top panel piece has a hole right here. The screw just goes in and it locks in place. Then you're stuck with this piece right here. This is the piece that's on your car, and it's inside here and locked to the bumper. So you're going to have to watch my video on how to take the bumper cover off, and I'll link that down below in the description. After you get the bumper off, you're going to have to grind the heads off the top because they're not screws. So first of all, you're going to have to grind the head off because they're not screws. They're other pieces that have push pin in them, but they're metal. So what I did was I ground off those pieces, and then I took a hammer and a punch, and I punched out the holes and took them right off. Now these are still good. You can reapply them back on if you want. You just have to buy the metal pin set, put them back on, and put your bumper back on here, your bumper piece. But I don't like it, so once it's off, it's going to look clear. Let's get a look at the other car so I can show you what I've done and how I flattened it out.
Alright guys, now that I explained everything, I know you guys are tired of hearing me talk, so let's get out to the shop and get some of that work done and get right into it.
So right here is part of your bumper system. You have like this big block of rubber that has a big piece of metal behind it, so that when you hit this, it doesn't mess up anything else in the car. It doesn't bend your wing, and the transmission and everything is right here. It's a mid-engine. It's right here, so you don't want to bang everything up. So they have these, but they don't have it on the 911. Take these off because they're just so ugly. So there's one screw under here. There's a little hole. I already took this one off because I just want to show you. You just unscrew the one screw, and then this thing just falls off. So you see the screw would go up through the hole here, through the hole here, through the hole here, and then screw into this. I don't know why there's a keyhole here. That's kind of weird, but it is. So you got a couple of metal pieces here, and then you have this big metal chunk sticking out of the bumper itself. I don't like it at all.
So the very first thing we need to do is we need to grind these down. So I ground this one down already, but I'm going to just show you real quick on the grinder how it goes. Grind the head all the way off until you just see that one little flat circle right there. Then once you see that one little circle, there's a circle inside a circle. And what you're going to do is you're going to take a hole punch and a hammer, and you're going to hammer that through. And I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like right now. There it is. Now keep these pieces of aluminum. You can sell these to another Boxster or put them on yours. It was just that easy. That's all it is. This is a nice piece of aluminum, and now your bumper's flat. So on the daily, I've already got it done. I've flattened out the bumper here. So the bumper is just a 911 bumper, and then it had those pieces that were coming off. You see how it's nice and clean here? And then these are the two punches in the top and the one punch in the bottom. So now I don't have anything protruding out of here. It's gonna look flat. Even if I put the Boxster bumper back on, if you have a black one, you could just spray paint this piece of the bumper gloss black, and then when it goes over, you could barely ever see that again. Or you can upgrade it this time to the 996 911 bumper, which is gonna make your car look like it has an upgrade. Because who wants that sticking out of the back of their car? Well, I hope this helped you guys out with you Boxster fans. I just don't know why they made it like this. I think it's because it's a mid-engine. It has just a little bit more protection. The 911 has the engine in the front. So if you want to upgrade facelift for the rear, this is what you're going to have to do. Buy the 996 bumper for your year, and it'll bolt right on. So give us a like, subscribe. If you want to see more Porsche videos, we have 3 playlists of all 3 of our different Porsches of what we're doing. And we'll see ya. All right, guys, so here's a little sneak peek of a video that we're working on next, just to make sure that you guys know that we're doing something. And this is a great time to subscribe so you can see what we're gonna put out editing next week. All right, guys, so a little sneak peek is going to be, I am going to get out the 1990 Chevy and start rebuilding it as a shop truck. I had intention to do this like over a year ago, but building the shop and the business and the YouTube channel, all that preceded. So now we're going to be doing the throttle body and doing some work, and I just want to let you know what's going on. And this is a little sneak peek of the throttle body that we're building. This video is going to be out next week. Thank you. All right, bam, there it is. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. So let's start getting rid of some stuff. So we have our new diaphragm here, right? So we don't need that anymore. And then we already had the gaskets on the bottom, the O-rings on the bottom, O-rings on the top, and the filters implanted. Let's get rid of that. And